Hey guys, welcome back to my sewing room. I'm Kelly and you found me here on Pick and Stitches. And today I got another box in that isn't labeled exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's got fabric in it. If it is what I'm thinking, I'm really excited to be sharing it with you guys. So let's jump in and see what I got. Okay, so the address said it's from Ohio, and it's a kind of generic name called Crafting something or other, and I think I just haven't paid enough attention before. I want to say this is probably my connecting threads order, and if it is, I think it's come in really quickly, but we'll have to take a look. It is. Okay, so they had their extra 20% off deal that was going on statewide. And then I saw this super cute jelly roll. And it's called their Warm Wheel Solids. It's 43 pieces, so a little bit bigger than like a Moda jelly roll. And it has all of those warm colors in it. So I will definitely open this up so we can all see it. But I've got a couple of really cool patterns in mind, but I wanted to kind of see it in person first before I totally committed. But I'm super excited to get into that. I grabbed this other fat quarter bundle. It's called Merry All the Way. Now, I can't remember how many fat quarters, 14 fat quarters in this bundle. And then I also grabbed an extra yard. You guys, look at how pretty. This is the same fabric that's in the bundle. This diagonal print is. So this is a yard. I don't want to hold the whole thing up for you, but it's already on the diagonal, and that's going to be my binding. I'm super, super excited. Again, I've got two patterns kind of in mind for this. I was thinking about maybe doing a star pattern that uses diagonal rectangles instead of squares. So instead of that flying goose on the corner, we'll have rectangles. But I don't know if that's too challenging to do as a sew along with you guys. Let me know. I just think it'd be fun. It'd be a little something different. And for Christmas, for some reason, that star pattern, that really wide one, just, I don't know. Here, let me show you. So I'm thinking these kinds of stars. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I just think it'd be fun. It's a little different. And for some reason, this just to me feels like it should be in gold and it should be for Christmas and all the things. So let's jump into the fabric. Okay, again, this one is called Merry All the Way. You get 14 fat quarters in this bundle, and they are all super, super cute. The knot, however, not so cute. Not so cute. Have to work on that spelling words section with my kids. We work on a lot of those where they sound the same but are spelled very different. So we got this great card that has the different fabrics and what numbers they are. So if you need to reorder, that is always helpful. And this top print is super cute. It's Santa on some sleighs. It is not directional, so it looks like it kind of goes every which way, which is something I wanted to double check before I really decided on a pattern. But Santa is flying all directions, so that'll be easy. And the presents are all directions, and the reindeer are all directions. Sometimes it's fun to have a directional print, but other times it's like, I don't need anything else to think about as I'm trying to get my ducks in a row. And you know me, I love a good text print. So this has, again, that kind of, you can do it any direction print. We've got some great holly details and some candles and some Santas and some text. It says Merry Christmas, a joyful Christmas. Why is everything I want to read upside down? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Looks like there's some little letters that almost look like they're from an individual, which is just fun. It's just fun and it's cute. All right, this next print is some poinsettias or poinsettias. How do you like to say it? Everybody says it a little bit different. I grew up saying it's poinsettias, so that's what I'm going to say now. I think that's really cute. So red and white and green. There's a little bit of gold in there. It's not a super a super Kelly green. So somebody posted in my comments a couple weeks back about looking at a specific color chart to help describe specific colors. And I got busy and I have lost it, and I need to get back to it and take a peek because I think it's a fantastic suggestion. I just have lost my mind. So if you want to repost that, I would love to see it and I will chase it down. Okay, so here we have another green. This one's almost a teal green. And that's kind of how this whole pattern is pulling a little tiny bit. We've got the horns, we've got the teddy bears, we've got the, I think, spinning tops. And again, these are non-directional, so that'll be easy to work into any pattern. The other pattern that I'm considering is really more traditional, just a log cabin pattern that I found that would incorporate all of these Christmassy colors, and it would kind of get us back to a little bit more traditional block again, which is always fun for me. So let me know what you think. We've got some cute candy canes. Now this is a cream. It's definitely not a white. It would not want to be friends with my super bright whites that I use a lot of time. You can see that's quite different. And you could use those in the same quilt, but you just need to be kind of aware of it. I think I tend to use a really bright white in a lot of my stuff. So, oh, I like this. I forgot about this. It's not so often that your bundles for Christmas have black in them, but it gives a lot of depth, and you cannot see it at all on that camera, but there are stars in like a very light gray. So I will get you guys some close-up pictures so y'all can see that. And then here's the same thing, but in red. So you can kind of see that it's just a couple shades lighter that you'll see those stars, and they are showing up way better on the red. All right, and then we have the same thing in green. And this is why I was kind of thinking the stars quilt or even that log cabin quilt would be really cute. I may have to buy another bundle, you guys. Story of my life. I just think it's really fun. It has some real character-driven parts, but also some real traditional parts. And to me, that's perfect. And this is really cute. It is so small, but it is very detailed. And it does not, I really like that a lot. I like that a lot for tiny blocks. For tiny blocks. And then we have the same thing here in green. And it's got two different shades of green to give it that kind of depth. It does also have the two different shades of red, but they seem to be a bit more subtle than the two different shades of green. Okay, and this is just a good blender, kind of some spirals mixed in that same color palette that we have. And then the same thing in green. So I just thought this was kind of a good, well-rounded little bundle here. I can talk really. It is Friday afternoon. Like we've already done all of our math and all of our homeschool homework. It's nice to just be done. And then this, can you see it's the same thing, but in creams. All right. And our last one is what I bought the extra yard of. It's this kind of candy cane stripe. It's on the diagonal. And I just think that is so super, super cute. Okay. So that's the fat quarter bundle that I ordered. I also got a couple of notions. Now this probably looks familiar. I have the shorter version of this already, and I use it a lot. And this is kind of just the larger version. So it's called the Quick Quarter Ruler, and it helps you make those half square triangles. It also can be a ruler anytime you need it, but I find that sometimes this guy's just a little bit too short. So I'll probably just end up keeping both of them over there in the section. And then the other thing is they have these so great rotary blades. And I've never tried them. The pricing is so different than what I typically order on my rotary cutters. So I just ordered one to kind of give it a test. And I'm not going to pull it out of there right now. But I do need to change a blade on one of my other rotary cutters. So I can't wait to jump into this and see how it works in comparison and how long it holds up. Because anywhere we can save a little bit of money, I would love to. But sometimes when you go for the different brands, you are reminded why it's important to go with the name brands. So, okay. So that's my fat quarter bundle, my rotary cutter, my It's not an add a quarter ruler. I always want to say add a quarter. That's just not right. My quick quarter ruler. Okay, I got my lint roller because if I'm going to open this guy up, it needs a little bit of lint rolling before it explodes on the table. So this is really fun. It comes with a list and a color name of every color that we have included in this bundle, which is great. It's right there. And per usual, we've got a fair amount of release here on the end. You guys, look at how pretty this is. Look at that. It's so pretty. Here's the non-done side. it's like pastels versus the norms. The normals. This is releasing quite a lot. I don't know if it's the color is so saturated that it's looking more saturated on these rollers than normal, but it looks like it's letting go of a lot of fabric. Or it could be that it's been in the plastic wrap. Okay. I think that's as good as we're going to get. All right. So I have some fun plans, I think, for this guy. But if you have any thoughts on what you think this color wheel might look nice in, I would definitely love to hear about it. So we have maroons to like a lilac to yellow, peach, pink, and then that's another color I might call peach. And some more yellows. And it's just tonal and it keeps getting a little bit darker than our purples. That's a really bright yellow. And then some oranges again, another orange, pink, but they're all slightly different. I think if you look at the card, there probably are 43 different colors on this card. So you get a ton of variation in it. And if you're looking for something for a specific applique piece and you need the exact tone, this is probably a heck of a warm group. But I think that we're going to have a fun jelly roll quilt with this one. Yellows, purples, and that's kind of a dustier purple. And now we're into a dustier pink and a dustier fuchsia. I can't talk today. And then another orange and some purple, and it's just getting a little bit darker. We got 3 shades of purple all right there in a row. That's almost a cranberry, and then we're kind of moving into some fall tones with the gold and the orange. It's a muted orange, and then that's a kind of browner orange and a cranberry color and some purple. They just keep coming, you guys. Even darker pink. And then we're getting into the browns. That's almost like a rust. That's a really bright, like purple. And we're getting into maroon. So we've got like this maroon. You really can't see the difference there. This one's more maroon. And then this one has like more brown hues in it. I think if I hold it that way, y'all can see it better. And then a really dark purple. And then our browns. And purple again. That's a vibrant purple. That's like an LSU purple. Look at that one. And then some maroon. And our last color is purple. You guys, I'm really pleased with this. This is such a pretty wheel of colors that we would have to play with. So if you have any ideas, I have a couple things in mind, but I always am up for suggestions. And I'll get you guys some close-up pictures of the back quarter bundle so you can look at the exact fabrics. But I'm really excited to get to sew these out. I'm glad they came super fast, and I can't wait until next time. Okay, guys, so I was right. This one actually shipped really fast. So I ordered it on September 9th. 9th. It is now the 13th. So it took 5 days for the time I ordered it until they shipped it and it got here. So that's pretty fast for us. Usually it takes things a little bit longer to get here, especially if it takes them a while to get it out of the warehouse. So I was really impressed with that. The fat quarter bundle that I picked up, Mary All the Way, that was $38.99. So we got 15. We have 14 fat quarters. And you know me, I'm usually really trying to get that like $3 or less per fat quarter. And so that for me worked very much. And then this was a daily stash saver for them. And this was $18.69. So for an entire jelly roll that I can make the majority of a quilt top with for $18.69, I think that's a phenomenal price. I love these colors. I think they are super pretty and all these warm tones. Not typically something that I sew with, but I think it's going to be a great fun project. So I can't wait to show you guys what I have in mind. If you have any ideas in addition, definitely link them below because I'm open to it, but I have some thoughts. So if you like watching these unboxing videos or any of my other tutorials, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.